So we're moving again, but we have to dump before we get to the next place. And we chose Memorial Day to dump at a state park. This is our current situation.
And we're not even staying here.
It's not too bad. It's a line, and we should have thought about that coming into a state park to dump, but it was on the way, so it's all right. We're not in a rush. We just got into Indiana, day 7 of boondocking.
And we're going to our next boondocking spot, which is in the Who's Your Daddy's National Forest.
You know I'm recording for YouTube, right?
It's the Who's Your Daddy's National Forest.
So how's the past 7 days been? We've been dry camping, only using generator, and our fault, or the places we've gone to's fault, that we have only had jug water. Okay.
Yeah, so a couple of the places we've been, well, no, the last one didn't say anything about any kind of water hookups or anything. The first one did say that it had water dump on site and everything. It wasn't really on site. You'd have to drive over and do it, and we didn't find that out until after I'd unhooked, and I was like, I'm not hooking the trailer back up just to go fill up the freshwater tank. So learning curve, and we knew this. We've been looking at it. We've just been trying to evaluate and decide on what we want for water hauling, I guess, because we don't want to, when we're just going down the road, I don't want a bunch of water in the freshwater tank. We're heavy enough as it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't need to put any extra weight.
So once we set up, I can go get fresh water and then put it in. And we've just kind of been exploring options on that. So if you have any recommendations, tell us what you use in the comments down below. So we've got to do that just for future reference, but it's been easy enough.
Yeah, so instead we've been using jug water. Another learning curve is, having to take showers. Well, we don't have water in the tanks, so one night I went outside, had Kenny pour water over my head as I washed it. I took a little kind of what you would call a shower inside, and then also gave Elias a shower outside. So it's been okay on that part, but we're learning for that. And what about electric? How's that been going? The generator?
The generator's doing awesome.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we've mentioned in any of the videos yet what kind of generator we got or anything like that. But we will do a review on our generator. It has been doing awesome. 5 gallons last us about 3 days.
Of gas. You said
5 gallons of gas lasts us about 3 days.
So we haven't had to use it constantly. We're trying to find a middle point of during the day when it's not blistering hot, of just having the solar. Another learning curve.
It's not so much the solar as it is the
battery.
Cheap batteries that they put on these travel trailers when they sell them. And it just not being a great battery for solar charging.
So our first couple nights we were woke up 2 and 2:30 in the morning by the
CO alarm goes off because the battery no longer has enough power to run the CO alarm. So the CO alarm starts going off at 2:30, and I know it's not CO because nothing's running, the propane's off. Because our refrigerator is also supposed to run off.
I was gonna say we would be okay without power at night, except for our refrigerator and freezer only runs off of power and solar. Well, when we have neither, we're full time, so there goes the chance of all of our food going bad.
Well, and the thing is it sounds great in theory because then you don't have propane open while you're going down the road running your fridge, and that's the idea behind it.
Move in.
When they put that cheap battery in there, it doesn't work like it should. So we've got to get a different battery, and I really don't want to spend $1,000 on a battery.
So, day 7, and we're doing okay. We've been at Boondockers Welcomes for the past 2. We've been at 2 places so far. What? Is it touching you? Say, stop touching me! Get off me! Come on, come over here. What's wrong? What did you do? What happened? Did you drop your apples? Places so far. So it's been dry camping only. They don't provide anything, but there's no BLM land
There's no
around
public
here.
land on the East Coast.
Yeah, so we're moving on over. We're actually now going to a national forest, so hopefully more privacy. It's been okay, and we've met people, really nice people, but it's been really close quarters, so we're looking forward to literally being in the woods.
Yeah. And we're using the free roam app to find a lot of these boondocking spots on public land. We'll put some screenshots up of free roam and a link for free roam.
And for the dump stations, we look up, it's rvdumpsites.com or dot something, but just look up RV dump sites on Google, and it'll show you. You put in the area you're in, where you're going, and it shows you ones on your route.
Yeah.
And so far, it's been awesome. Was the last one a state park or just a campground?
It was a state park.
So twice it's been a state park, but
the first one we didn't have to pay at. This one we had to pay to get into the state park, but we don't have to pay to dump.
Yeah, so kind of still paying to dump.
Yeah.
So anyway, 1 week down, we're doing all right. How you doing back there, buddy? You having fun? Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll check back in sooner than later, maybe.
Bye. What'd he say?
Bye.